Okay, good, yeah, good evening. Welcome, everybody. This is week 2 of a 12-week weight loss coaching, and I'm going to be showing you what we'll be focusing on now. Yeah, so we're going to be focusing on prioritizing protein and tracking our meals. Yes, this meal tracking, we're still on this matter. We are going to learn how to track. We're going to get good at tracking. I know you can do it. I believe so much in you. Everything is possible if you just take action. So let me dive into it. So we know what protein is, but why protein? Why is this so much of protein? How come nobody has been talking about protein up till now? You know what? Protein makes you feel full longer. So when you eat protein, you are not likely to snack unnecessarily. And we're still going to talk about snacking next week. So it helps you to build muscle, because every time you are doing weight training, you are actually tearing down the muscles, and then the muscles will now repair and they get bigger and stronger. But you need protein, amino acids, to build this muscle so that they can get bigger and stronger. And so when you prioritize protein when you are trying to lose weight, you're going to preserve your body mass, because your body is not going to be breaking down protein for to give to a source. So you're going to preserve your body lean mass. Your muscles are actually going to get bigger because you're also training them. Also, you improve your metabolism. Now, some people say, oh, some people just eat anything they like and they don't add weight. Some of those people have very high metabolism. And your metabolism is not just your basal metabolic rate. Basal metabolic rate is all the energy that your body uses to preserve life function. So you are breathing, your body is digesting, excreting, respiration, any form of processes, physiological process going on in your body. Your body is using energy for that. But apart from that, even when your body burns food, when it's digesting food, it's called thermic effect. Some food, actually, your body uses energy to digest some food. And that food that your body uses energy to digest is protein. So the benefit of protein is that apart from the fact that you are getting the benefits in terms of muscle, it makes you feel full. Your body also uses energy to digest protein, and it's called thermic effect. That means your body will be burning calories to digest protein. So you eat protein, you eat food, and the food is already making you to burn more energy. So these are the benefits of protein, and that's why I say prioritize proteins in your meals. And what are some of the sources of healthy proteins? Now, there are a lot of proteins out there, but the healthy ones are eggs, chicken, particularly chicken breast. You can eat chicken thighs, but just note that there is fatty source of protein. Fish, shellfishes like shrimps, very good source of protein. Turkey, the breast is very good source of protein. This is supposed to say beef, not bean. Now, beef, the good thing about beef is that in this climate, where most of us are in the UK, you can buy lean sources of beef. So you can buy beef that has less fat. So that's the one you should prioritize. Those that have less fat. And then if you are vegetarian, if you like tofu, it's nice. Legumes like quinoa, chickpeas, Greek yogurt is a good source of protein. Very good source of protein. And then protein shake. So you can get your protein powder, pour water, mix it, 250 ml of water, 1 scoop of protein shake, and you're good to go. So what is the goal? How much protein should you eat? For most of you, I've said aim for 150 grams of protein, and that's fine. The reason why I've said that is that you need to eat a lot of protein so that you can lose weight and so that you can preserve muscle mass. We don't want you to lose muscle while you're losing weight so that you don't become skinny fat. But by general rule, it says about between 1.2 grams to 2 grams of protein per kilogram body weight. So if you are 70 kg, you should aim between 84 and 140. Because we are strength training and we are also trying to lose weight, we take the higher end of that range. So it's okay, you'll be fine, 150. So this is 140, but for most of us, 150 is fine. Try to aim for that 150 every day. Even if you miss it, at least it's not so much. That's why I put it to be high, 150 for some of us even higher. How do you do it? Make sure that, because some people say, how do I eat 150 grams of protein? It's not that much when you get used to it. However, make sure that you put it in every meal. That way, if if you're eating 30 grams of protein every meal, 30 to 40 grams of protein every meal, that's 120, and then you add 1 scoop of protein powder. You can drink protein powder as a post-workout shake. So protein powder, 250 ml of water, blend it in a blender and drink it. It helps when you exercise. It actually helps your muscle recovery. So it's good. It's a good way to include protein as well. But you can use protein shakes for everything. Add it into your smoothie, add it into your Greek yogurt, use it to sweeten anything you're doing, so that way. So like I said, how do you incorporate more protein? Start with breakfast. Eat a protein-rich breakfast. So instead of going for sweet breakfasts, I'm not even sure we're not even eating sweet breakfast now. Savory breakfast that have Greek yogurt, egg, smoothie, if you're blending, your veggies, and you put your protein powder inside. So when it comes to snacking, very good. Proteins are also good for snacking because they will keep you full and you will not eat more. Now, word of caution, nuts are high in calories, so please, handful of nuts. Do not over indulge in nuts, because some people can, once they start eating nuts, they can't stop. Nuts for me, especially peanuts, is my hot button food. Once I start eating, I can eat and eat and eat. So I try to limit the amount of peanuts I eat. Protein bars are also good. However, notice some of these protein bars are very rich in sugar. So make sure they are low sugar protein bars. You can have that on the go just to have as a snack, but be mindful of the sugar content. Now, you can add beans, lentils, or chicken to dishes to make it more, more protein. So if you're eating veggies, stretch chicken inside. You can add shrimp so that you have that protein boost and it is easier for you to even eat it. You can use Greek yogurt and make your dressing for your salads. So you can blend Greek yogurt with some lemon, add some spices, and next thing you already have a salad dressing. And so it makes the salad easy to eat. You're also adding protein to it. So there's something called beef jerky. You can have that on the go to eat protein, or you can roast chickpeas. Make sure that you are opting out for the lean choices. I've said that. And then you can use your protein powder. So use it in your oats if you're taking oats. Even there's a recipe I've shared. You can use Greek yogurt and protein powder to make a high protein pancake. So that is that about protein. Now, tracking meals. It's important to track meals because what you don't track, what you're not measuring, you cannot manage. People tell you you don't need to track meals. How do you measure? How do you manage what you don't know what it is? For people that don't measure their meals, they have a sense of how much they're eating. And it can get to a point where you don't have to actually measure your food, but you need to track what you're eating. So you can look at your palm and say, okay, they say a palm full of this, a palm full of that. Yes, it comes with practice. But understand what one portion means. Understand how much is in a portion. And you do that by tracking. So that will help you to understand portion sizes and also how much you're taking in terms of calories. And it's when you track, you can say, oh, I've not hit my protein goals for today. Oh, it's taking too much carbs today. Oh, my fat is not adequate. Oh, my carb is too low. That's how you were able to know. Because oftentimes you might not know based on what you have eaten. But it's not only enough to track. You have to monitor what you're tracking. And that's why tracking in this program is mandatory. That's why we have weekly feedback so that we can monitor how you're doing and adjust if necessary. I've shared tracking tools, prior to this time. So you have chronometer, which is I use, but you can use MyFitnessPal as well. So when it comes to meal tracking, please, you have to be consistent and honest. You have to be honest. So even if you had a big day, track it. Oh, today I ate too much of that rice. I ate a big bowl of ice cream. And we're going to talk about snacking. There are low-calorie snack options. So there are low-calorie ice creams. You understand? You can use Ninja. There's a Ninja creamy, like this blender that you can use to make like ice cream from, like even fruits, but it's frozen. So yeah, but even you go overboard, fine, track it. Try to track immediately so you don't forget. As you're eating, you're tracking. I've done a video showing you how to track. As you're eating, you're tracking. And then focus on trends. Look at your tracking for the whole week. Not, oh, today is perfect. When you're trying to aim for perfection, then you might not even track. But if you're more focused on tracking and watching trends, then we're looking at how we can improve and get better. So you have to track all the foods you're eating, particularly protein. I say protein, you have to prioritize it. And if you're working shift, also the time you eat. Because if you are working shift, you don't want you eating heavy food at night. You want you to eat most of your food before your shift during the day. And even if you are eating something in the night, is light, so that it doesn't impact on your sleep the next day. So very important. Now, how do you overcome these challenges when it comes to food tracking or even food? Some people have late night cravings. So if you want to snack at night, make sure it is a protein rich snack. So you can snack on Greek yogurt, you can snack on chicken, you understand. If you know you have a regular schedule, plan your meals for your shifts in advance. You know that today you're having day, tomorrow night, plan your meals so that you can get them in. You need to plan your meals. And then adapt, if you want to adapt our local meals, our traditional meals or cultural meals, add more fish, make it more meaty, add more legumes. For example, if you are doing lentil moi moi, it's higher in protein than regular beans. And then focus on portion sizes. Okay, if you want to eat your favorite dishes, you can still eat them, but very little. But make sure they are not processed foods, and make sure they are whole meals. But focus on portion size and track it. And so this week we've said everybody must track, hit your protein target. I've said that to everybody. Hit your protein target. And then if there's one recipe that you have also discovered in the group, add it to the group. You never know, you might have found when I do this combination, it's very rich in protein. Add it. And let us know in the group what are your tracking wins. If you have any questions, also share so that everybody is encouraged. I'm rooting for you. I know that you can get this tracking right. I know that you can prioritize protein. The fact that you're in this group tells me that you are committed and you are going to do what it takes. So see you next time. Thank you.